Matt here back again with kind of a quick video here. I've been wanting to do something like this for a long time. Basically what I did was I went online and I found a quiz about the Beatles, and I'm going to take it here with you guys. You can play along at home if you want. I'm going to read the question. I'm going to guess my answer, submit my answers, and we'll see if I really can call myself a Beatle fanatic, okay? And this comes from the Guardian website, which I believe is a UK paper. I'm not exactly sure on that. It's from 2014, so not too old, not too much Beatles news happened between now and then. It pretty much all ended in '69. But, yeah, let's go ahead and take the quiz here and we'll see how we do. Okay, so question number one. Who was the only non-member of the Beatles to receive a performance credit on a record? Eric Clapton, Billy Preston, Ravi Shankar, or Mick Jagger? I believe that this was Billy Preston. Okay, that answer is locked in. John Lennon and Paul McCartney sang backing vocals on which Rolling Stones single? I Want to Be Your Man, I Can't Get No Satisfaction, We Love You, or Jumpin' Jack Flash? Ooh. I'm going to say I Want to Be Your Man. Okay, who is the oldest Beatle? John, Paul, George, or Ringo? I thought it was... Ooh, this is a tough one. I think it's John. I'm going to say John. I know George is the youngest. I know that for sure. But I'm going to say John was the oldest. Okay. The Beatles' 1967 double A side, Strawberry Fields Forever, Penny Lane, became the first single since Love Me Do in 1962 to fail to top the UK charts. What held it at number 2? Whiter Shade of Pale, Release Me, I'm a Believer, or This Is My Song? Oh, I'm gonna guess Release Me. Probably missed that one. Probably missing all of these. Which of the following Beatles songs was not banned by the BBC? I Am the Walrus, With a Little Help from My Friends, A Day in the Life, or Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds? I'm gonna say With a Little Help from My Friends. I'm gonna say that. The Beatles got their MBEs in 1965. Which of them later returned his? The MBE is the British medal that they got, and a lot of people in Britain felt that they didn't deserve it. Being musicians, they turned Buckingham Palace, as many said, into a circus that day. I'm going to say it was John. I'm going to say John sent it back because he seems like that kind of guy. Which was the first Beatles song to feature backwards vocals? I'm Only Sleeping, Rain, Tomorrow Never Knows, or Strawberry Fields Forever? I'm pretty much positive that it's Rain on this one. My dad's a big enough fan of that song. He could probably vouch for that. Which of these is a Beatle middle name? John, Paul, George, or Ringo? Which of these is a Beatle? Oh, okay, I get it. So one of the Beatles also had, I think it's George. I think that's true. When Ringo was hospitalized with tonsillitis on the eve of the Australian tour, Australasian tour, okay, in '64, who replaced him on the road? Pete Best, Jimmy Nicol, Andy White, Tommy Moore. Oh, geez. I don't think they would have asked Pete back after that. Let's go with Andy White. That name sounds vaguely familiar. Apparently I'm not that big of a Beatles fan. These aren't coming to me as quickly as I had hoped. What was the working title of the song Yesterday? Poached eggs, fried eggs, scrambled eggs, hard-boiled eggs. I believe it was scrambled eggs. What was the first single by a former Beatle to reach number 1 in the UK or the US? McCartney's Another Day, Lennon's Instant Karma, Harrison's My Sweet Lord, or Ringo's It Don't Come Easy. I believe, so I just got up a whole bunch of George Harrison records, and I was doing research on them for a future video. So look for that video. I think it's My Sweet Lord. I'm going to go ahead and guess that one. Which Beatles album had all the songs written by Lennon and McCartney? Please Please Me, With the Beatles, A Hard Day's Night, or Help? Okay. So no covers. So Please Please Me, With the Beatles, and Help all have covers. So I'm going to say it's A Hard Day's Night. Dear Prudence was written about the sister of which actor? Marilyn Monroe, Sophie Loren, Mia Farrow, or Audrey Hepburn? That was Mia Farrow's sister who went with them to India. So let's submit our answers here and let's see how we did. Okay, I got the first question right. Yes, it was Billy Preston who got credit for his performance on a Beatles record. It was We Love You that the Beatles sang backup vocals on for the Rolling Stones. Ringo is the oldest Beatle. I had a feeling it was Ringo, but I didn't. The Beatles, 67, Strawberry Fields, Penny Lane. It was held at number 2 by, as I guessed, Release Me. Thank you. Which of the following Beatles songs was not? He was not banned by the BBC. Oh, hi, Mark. Was With a Little Help from My Friends. Yes, so I got that one correct. The Beatles got their MBEs in 65. Which of them later returned his? It was, of course, John Lennon. Which was the first Beatles song to feature backwards vocals? It was Rain. I Don't Mind, The Weather's Fine. Which of these is a Beatle middle name? It was Paul, not George. Crap. When Ringo was hospitalized with tonsillitis on the eve of the Australasian tour in 64, who replaced him on the road? It was Jimmy Nicol. Jimmy Nicol, not Andy White. Original working title of Yesterday was indeed Scrambled Eggs. First single by a former Beatle to reach number 1 in the UK or the US, it was indeed the amazing George Harrison song, My Sweet Lord. Which Beatles album had all the songs written by Lennon and McCartney? That would be A Hard Day's Night. I was correct on that. And Dear Prudence was written for the sister of Mia Farrow. I got 9 out of 13. Whew, everybody's got something to hide, but fortunately for you, it's not your Beatles knowledge. Well done. Well, thank you very much, The Guardian, for giving me that fun quiz to do. Look for a future video on my George Harrison collection, doing the research on that. But yeah, definitely dig it. Okay, guys. Well, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for helping my Beatles Let It Be video reach 1,000 viewers. That's very, very cool. Very, very happy with that. I didn't think something like that would ever happen. So thank you guys for viewing. And yeah, good to see everybody. And I'll keep making videos if you keep watching them. So yeah. All right, guys. So that's all I have to do for the Beatles quiz. I will see you guys next time.